What's up, guys? Team TBA with another video, and today we have an exciting deck profile. We have Android 13. Now this is the list I took to my locals to win a 4-box tourney, which I placed third. Really good performance there. So we're just going to showcase you the list, and I'm also going to give you a brief little tutorial on how to play the deck, because a lot of people I feel like are not playing the deck to its most optimal style. So Android 13. Very simple. You can awaken at 6 if you have Android 14 and 15 to drop. And then you awaken at 6, you draw 2, and then you become this guy. Now on swing, you draw a card standard for every leader. You do get crit if you send a battle card that's 6 or less, or a Goku, to the drop area by any of your skills. That means crit, that means like discarding effect or popping from battlefield. Any ways a battle card is sent at 6 or less by a card effect, you gain crit, which is really good because you're able to crit your opponent while hand destroy them. So to start out with the list, we're playing for the 1-drop Dr. Gero. This is a very good turn 1 play. You want to search out combo pieces. Technically, if you don't open with your 14-15 combo, you definitely want to hold on to these, so you can increase the odds of getting them. For those, we're playing 4 of the 17 negate, also pretty decent, just to negate and pitch a card into the drop area. It allows you to like reduce the chances of you top decking a certain card you don't want. So this is really good overall to do that, but also protect your life. Super combo, 4 of these. I played Style Hearted because awakening with this deck is not an issue at all whatsoever, and I just like this card overall more. And I don't play blue green or rival cards, so 18 doesn't matter. And then plus it doesn't have synergy with some cards. Or Checkland, I only played 3 of it. You don't want to play multicolor in this deck. You technically don't charge multicolor until turn 3, or even turn 2, it depends. But turn 3, that's when you start charging your multicolors. So you only play 3. 2 of the Android 20 Searcher. In testing, I felt like my deck was missing consistency, and I added these, and it really fixed the issue. This is able to grab a lot of cards. Super combo, my Android 14s and 15s if I still need them by turn 2. Android 13 cards, it grabs everything. Now to the engine and why the deck is really good. Our 14-15 package. This is like an upstart goblin from like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you pitch it and you draw a card, you filter your deck so much with it, and you pair it up with this card, Android 14 from the new set. You pitch this in an Android 15, which this counts as both, as Android 14 and 15. So you can pitch these 2, and then you take 2 life, and then you draw a card and your opponent discards the card. It's insane amount of value what you get off of this card. You definitely want to open up with this. And then for more Android 15 targets, we run 2 of the Just Saying Hi. Just another name, but it can come up where you tap 3 and play it just to make them pitch more cards. Now for a 15 engine, we're running 1 of the 3-drop and 4 of the 4-drops. This is just overall better because you can play this during your opponent's turn. When they attack with leader and they tap down and they don't have anything else to do, you just combo this off, and on your turn 3, you tap 2 and you bring out your Android 13. It's just overall better. This is still good because it's still a 3 cost where you can just union. So you can like play this, make them waste their energy on their turn, and on your turn, if you have this card, just cast it and you'll be fine. It's really good. Now for our big 13s, 3 of the new one and 2 of the old one. I think the new one is definitely the better one in terms of like doing what the deck wants to do. The new one, it has successor, so you can get rid of green and yellow cards that equal to 7, exactly 7, and bring him out for 2 energy, which is really good. And then he has an activate main where you shuffle exactly 3 androids into your bottom of your deck, and then your opponent KOs one of their cards in rest mode, and then they discard 2. Which is crazy is that if you have multiple of these, and let's say you have 6 energy, and you have like one of these already on board, you can get rid of it, top 2, use ability, shuffle cards in, KO card, discard. And then successor, play another one, do the same thing, and just keep doing it. As long as you have the targets on the drop area, you're able to do that. Moving on, 3 Trump the Tricksters. It's good synergy with the new Android 13. You play this on their turn, rest a card that's threatening, and then you bring this out and you KO it. Tech card has been proven to be really good in testing. Amiyaza. I know it's been a while since we've seen this card, but it's pretty good. I know it's for 4 costs, and you know you get counterplayed, but you're hand destroying, so your opponent's going to have like 2 to 3 cards, and you're always pressuring with crit. So like they're most likely going to hold like cards to protect their life, like negates and stuff. So you don't have to worry about counterplays all that much. He has barrier, which is proven to be really effective because you can just sit on him and then like play this and then successor the Android 13. Every time your opponent combos, you have to discard a card, and if they discard a battle card, it triggers Android 13. So it's pretty good. A one of Android Super 17 Inferno Malice, still a really good card. You can negate it, and then they pitch too. And again, if they're not careful what they're pitching, you could even punish them harder. SCR, it's broken, comes out for free. Usually, you don't bring this out consistently, but it's just nice to have. One of Akai, when you have crit, and then you swing, and they're at 5, you can double crit them, and it's just really good. And then 3, probably one of the best cards, honestly, very slept on. You want to charge green, so this card's always going to be live. When you do this is that when you attack, you swing with the leader, it has crit, you play this card, make them discard a card, now it has 30 crit, and they have to pitch a card, which is brutal. So good. And then 2 negates, 2 more negates, shocking death balls, sparking, pretty good. Good against light green yellow decks. You can clear out 2 drops or less. Now for a little advice on the deck, one of the key things about this deck is that you always go second. You never ever want to go first. Reason why is because if you open up with like this combo in particular, yeah, it's not consistent. You're not always going to get this, but you could. Let's say this is your opening hand. Excuse me. You charge this. You pitch this. All right, and then you take 2 life. Your opponent discards a card, and then you draw a card. Now, let's say your opponent discards a battle card. All right, well that's cool. If you didn't see your super combo Stalheart there, then you're going to awaken, draw 2 additional cards. If you still don't see it, you're going to play again this card, and you're going to take 2 life, and then you're going to draw a card, and they're going to discard a card. At that point, you should see Stalheart. Now, if you see one Stalheart, they've already discarded 2 cards, and then they most likely, players nowadays, turn 1, they charge multicolor and they pass. You can punish them hard with this deck with that. So they discard 2 cards, so they're down to like 4 cards. You swing the leader, auto triggers, draw a card. It has crit because they pitch a battle card. You're going to Stalheart. You're going to combo out your Stalhearts if you have multiple. So let's say you have 1. You make them discard enough. They're down to 3 cards, and then you play this card, tap 1, and then they discard additional card. Now they only have like 2 cards, and they took crit, and that's how they're going to play the rest of the game. They're not going to have any cards, and then that's why we're able to play cards like Anilaza, because they literally have like 2 to 3 cards to like survive, unless they have a really sick engine where it draws them a lot of cards, or they're playing like Boo, where they just kill you from the drop area. But that's pretty much the deck, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. More videos coming up. We're going to have a lot more for you guys in store. So Team TP, we'll see you guys later. Signing out.